Okay, we're on page 191, for those who want to follow along. We're talking about types of mitzvahs that a person should have bitachon for, and we're on the type of mitzvah between ben adam l'chavero, a fellow and his friend. The fifth group, regarding requirements that we have to do for others, and they're relevant to other people. Kitzaka, like giving charity, v'amaiser, teaching Torah, Yisavos Batov, teaching people to do the right thing, Ve'izar Me'ara, and warning them from not doing the right thing, V'la'eshiv Hamanos, repaying debts, V'la'haster Aso, keeping secrets, V'la'daber Tov, speaking well, V'lasos Atov, doing good, V'kibud Avos, honoring parents, V'hashavas HaRashayim El Elokim, bringing back wicked people to Hashem, V'haros B'nei Adam Darchei Tavasam, and teaching people the right way, V'lachmal Aniyim, having mercy on the poor, or doing kindness to them, V'larachim Aleim, having mercy on them, V'lizbul Cherpasam Kishemeir O Sam Elavoda, and to the special mitzvah when you teach people to do the right thing, to follow Hashem, that if they make fun of you and give you a hard time, then you have to be soivel it, you have to just accept what they're saying, you don't fight back. Umiyachal Osam Umiyarim B'gemul U'ba'onesh, and one encourages them to frightens them by teaching about Hashem's future reward and punishment. So these are all mitzvahs that we have to do. It's very interesting. He's stressing a lot about teaching others and teaching others the right path to Hashem. Hopefully Yosher Bitachon was this. And now, how does Bitachon fall into these things? Earlier, when we talked about mitzvahs in the past, we said that when it comes to choosing to do a mitzvah, their Bitachon doesn't apply. These are like regular mitzvahs, like you choose to go to shul in the morning. But that doesn't have to do with Bitachon. That's just you choose to do a mitzvah. You can't be like Hashem, I'll trust Hashem, I'm going to go to shul in the morning. No, you have to decide to go to shul. Now, whether you actually get to shul, that's where bitachon comes in. So let's see where he says bitachon is relevant here. Shia Adam Sofin Bilvavo Kol Hamaisim Ha'ela V'Hadom Elahem. A person should have in his heart to fulfill all these mitzvahs and things like this. V'yivchar Asosam V'Yisaviv Aleim Kfima She'egdamnu B'Chelek Harvi Mechuyiv HaBechir Aleinu L'Izkar V'Elokim Bilvad. That he should. Right, all these things have to do, right, earlier when we said to do mitzvos, that applies to the commandment, ubachartem b'chaim, to choose life. Same thing with these mitzvos. Person has to choose life to do them. Also, he says that it's specifically important that when you do these mitzvos, these interpersonal mitzvos, that a person should have in mind that their intent is to come close to Hashem by doing them. Now why is that specifically relevant here? Why is he mentioning this here as opposed to like putting on tefillin, that you should get closer to Hashem? Because the purpose of the mitzvahs isn't to these mitzvahs are very easy to get pulled to get honor. You're doing it to seek honor, right? You give a lot of charity because you want someone to see your name on the wing of the building. So that's not the proper motivation to do these mitzvahs. So that's why he says specifically by here, one has to have in mind that the purpose of the mitzvahs is to get close to Hashem. Below the kavos hagmum mehem, and not out of the hope of being rewarded. Below the histarolem, or not to rule over others with them. And then have trust in Hashem that Hashem will repay you. That once you chose to do the mitzvah with pure intentions, that Hashem, He should do it. Right, he should do it, and he should invest the effort into performing that mitzvah. And he says you should try your best to hide what you're doing. If you're giving tzedakah, you should try your best that people don't know that you're giving it. If you give tzedakah privately and people don't know about it, then you'll get a bigger reward than if people will know about it. If you're interested, on page 194, he has a discussion about this, that there are certain situations when you want to publicize doing a mitzvah because it will encourage others to give. So, but without that aspect, you should try to do mitzvahs privately. And that which you're not able to hide it, now let's say he can't hide that he did the mitzvah. Now maybe since it's public, people will be jealous of him, and they'll try to He'll try to hurt him for it. So he says, with that's when you have bitachon. Bitachon comes in, you're doing the mitzvah, you don't have to worry. You have to trust in Hashem that something bad is not going to happen. Vakasher, you galgal up or the mitzvah, when Hashem brings to your hand a mitzvah, Yashu believok you tova me'esa bari yisalish eiti bolem. You should think, wow, Hashem gave me this great opportunity to give tzedakah, to do this mitzvah. Val yismach v'shabeach asal b'nei adam aleah. And you shouldn't be happy when people praise you for it. Oh wow, you gave such tzedakah, you're such a generous person. That's not what you should be getting happy over. You should get happy that Hashem gave you the opportunity to do a mitzvah. And you shouldn't desire the honor of others for doing the mitzvah. It'll bring a person to gaiva, to be haughty. It'll reduce his reward if he enjoys that benefit from it, enjoys that honor, and it'll bring a person to gaiva. A person who is constantly praised for doing mitzvos, he's going to be fall into the trap of being a haughty person. And he says he's going to specifically discuss this in subsequent sections, not in Shaar Habitachon, but in other parts of Chovos Halavavos. And we will stop here. That was the fifth category of mitzvahs.